What's up, Smitley here, Smitley.com, doing a training log video with commentary. This is week 21, actually a full week of training, in terms of filming and everything. Pretty normal week for once, which I know has been kind of rare. Max effort lower, still rehabbing the back and trying to build back up into things. Managed to work up to 325 for 3 with the Duffalo bar, give my shoulders a little bit of some rest, and continue to work on things. I'm pretty pleased with this. Still feel like I'm babying it, and mentally, just need to trust my back. It looks rather good. Pause squats that had 2 down sets, I felt looked rather good. I'm not really sitting into my right hip anymore, which is a good thing. Still feel like I could do a little bit better bracing and kind of having a little bit of knee shift forward, and there's still some hip instability, but I do think I've found a good amount of things I can work on as a whole. Right side looks like it's dipping just a little bit. It's definitely drastically better from the week prior, but you know, that's just kind of the way it goes, I guess. And I apologize if you hear my crazy dog in the background. He talks quite a bit. But like I said, squats look pretty good. Next week I'm going to go a little heavier. My goal is basically just to try to get back to 400 for a single, and then kind of go from there. I've got some other goals I'm going to try to work on first, but I figure if I can get back to around 80-85% on either lift, I'd be in a good stage. So I feel like if I can get back to 400 for a single, I'm pretty good. I really just feel like I said, a lot of it's mental more than anything else, but as we see, good strides and things are moving forward, at least on that. Max effort upper, nothing terribly exciting or new. Still able to kind of push this lift a little bit. I'm pretty happy with this floor press versus 2 chains on each side. This was a PR triple, and I had plenty left in the tank. That was 255 for 3 plus the chains. Some back down work in the 225-ish range. And then some close grip work, and hit a close grip PR on that as well. So bench training for the day went phenomenal. That's just what I'm hoping for. I'm looking to do some bench only stuff here, hopefully over the summer at some point. This was a morning session, if I recall. I had some stuff going on with my girlfriend at church and some other family stuff, so got up really early in the morning to knock this one out. But like I said, I actually had a really good training session, so maybe that's something we move forward with in the future. But I'll talk more about the bench meet in a couple videos later. Dynamic effort lower. It's coming up here. We got a new speed cycle for the squats. Running with the cambered bar and 3 chains and a box. Basically, this cycle, the goal is to get back up to the same accommodating resistance that I was using prior to any low back pain from December / injury. So I'm using 3 chains, which is back up to the normal 100 to 120-ish pounds of accommodating resistance that I like to use. And still kind of keeping the straight weight on the lighter end of things. I think I bumped my training max for these up to 420. That's about where I would like to end hitting a single with a straight bar at some point during the summer. Again, I'm easing into this because I have no reason to take super ridiculously heavy weights. I feel like the strength is there. If you watch me squat, I feel like the bar speed and everything still looks really, really good and really smooth. You know, it's just a matter of putting all the little pieces together so that when I do try to go back to be 100%, that I'm really confident with it. I feel like rushing it right now is actually possibly going to be the worst thing that I could do. I've managed to get this far without any hiccups along the way, and I'd like to try to keep it at that the best I can. And that just comes down to training smart and making smart weight attempts and smart programming options. So you can say that my lower body work is on the back burner, but I don't like to look at it like that. I like to say that I'm still trying to progress it. I just gotta be smart and intelligent with my training and work around my back. You know, who knows what the back is going to do throughout the rest of my career. Hopefully we get it mended up and I become way smarter from it and stay away from it. But I've always got to keep that in the back of my mind, that pushing things certain ways is just not the best at certain times. So 12 doubles on speed squats, you hear me ramble there. Back to alternating to where I deadlift heavy or pull for speed. This was a heavier deadlift day. The goal was to get up to 350 straight weight for triple. Still working on my hook grip. So as you see, I'm resetting between each pull. So you could basically say they're cluster singles. This 335 I thought moved really, really well. And I thought even the 350 or 355 or whatever it was I took after this, I thought those looked really well. Also, pulls have continued to give me no issues. It's just a matter of me continuing to work and build up that hook grip. So we'll kind of see what happens with that. I would like, again, to get up into the 4s with the hook grip to see how that holds up. This is definitely pretty good weights for me, 350 with the hook grip. Pretty happy with that, considering I've slowly built into it. Because I never thought I would be able to do it, but with the deadlift bar, it is possible with my tiny hands. Not the best, but it looks like it's going to work out. And some safety squat bar, good mornings. Just got up to this moderate set of 10 with 205. I definitely felt good for more, but I told myself that I was going to limit myself to 80% on my best. And 80% on my best for 10, I think, was right around the 225 ballpark range, or 240 ballpark range, I can't remember. Anyways, 200 pounds was basically around my weight cap, so 205 it was. Felt not bad, and it didn't actually hurt my back anything. I actually felt better the next day, so maybe just actually trying to strengthen that up a little bit will kind of keep some of my issues at bay. Dynamic effort upper, nothing new here. This is generally almost always the same footage, just kind of different based on what's going on. Just some speed benching with the Swiss bar and doubled mini bands, 135 for 8 triples. Some close grip workup. Got up to 180 for 6, and I just shut it down there. I didn't think a PR was in the card, so I just got as heavy as I could. And just kind of took what I could for the training max for the day and ran with it. And then just did 3 sets of 20 with 115 to get some extra volume in. Something I will be doing later, though, is mixing up my training days, at least in terms of the week. So this is usually on a Friday. Eventually this is going to start falling on a Wednesday. It's going to give me more time between my max effort pressing days. Because like I said, I'm considering doing a bench-only meet, and I still want to train my pressing 3 days a week. But I'd much rather have my bodybuilding-ish day on Friday, to where I can control my volume based upon what my workload needs to be for Sunday. So if I'm going to be in the shirt, I can pull my I can hit my volume a little bit harder the following week and pull it back the week prior. So I think that covers about everything. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and you can keep up with all my training logs and such over at elitefts.com.